I'm Kerry Brown. I'm Senior Fellow on the Asia Programme at Chatham House, dealing with China. China and Iran have good relations. China has good relations with all of the parties in the Middle East, pretty uniquely, because it has one very specific thing that it wants there, and that's energy. It's got big investments in Iran. It's got big energy needs that it gets from Iran. Iran supplies, it's the third biggest supplier of Chinese oil. So it doesn't want to jeopardize that supply because China's energy needs are colossal because of its manufacturing. Beyond that, there isn't any strong political link like there is with China and some African countries. So you could say that it's a relationship built on one very strong central pillar, and around that is some diplomatic issues where, you know, they're friendly relations, but they're not sort of tied by the heart, as it were. China's got to balance a lot of different interests. Its interest in energy. It does need to preserve good relations with the United States, despite the deterioration in the atmospherics between the two countries since November 2009. So I think although it will want to show that it's asserting itself, as it has recently, it's not in China's interest to completely stand against the United States on this issue, and it's not fond of countries that do proliferate. It does support non-proliferation. So I think it will try and find, eventually, some solution that satisfies all of those different areas. And that will probably be support of some kind of sanctions, maybe not as hard as the United States might want. China's become more assertive recently. Its language in January, February of this year, has been quite tough on Hillary Clinton's speech about Google and internet censorship, on the meeting with the Dalai Lama and Obama, which will happen at the end of February. It has been assertive. I think, though, it's always been very pragmatic, and it's not in China's interest to have a big battle with either America or the EU or others. I think that as we go through the year, there are going to be really tough issues, but China is going to, I think, be more flexible in how it deals with its relationships, because it's really not wanting to have a fight, and it's not in a position to have a fight at the moment.